Hello everyone and welcome back to another Black Clover mobile video. So, should you summon for the man himself, Julius the Wizard King? So let me just tell you one thing, guys. This guy looks broken. His passives, especially the Awakening passive, is very fun and very interesting. So let's start with his LR passive. It says for every 15 speed you gain 3% increases damage, and he gains also 1 stack of time accumulation every turn. It stacks up to 5 stacks. And what does this buff do? Time accumulation is special skill damage 10%. So the more speed he have, he will do more damage, and every turn he will get the time accumulation passive that will help his ultimate do a lot of damage. As you can see, his first passive looks very good. So let's talk about his Awakening passive. This passive is crazy. So it says when you die for the first time in battle, use regression and return to live with 45% max HP. This effect can only activate once per battle. So he basically have a self revive. When you kill this guy, he will actually revive with almost half HP. This passive is crazy. Both of his passives. So the first passive, it scales with a speed and it gives him more damage every turn, and his second passive basically makes him immortal, just like the enemy. Just like the anime, he comes back to life when he uses his like time magic. So let's start with skill number 1. It's a skill that targets only one enemy. It applies 5% decreased stamina to the enemy, and if this attack is a critical hit, it applies 5% increased stamina to all allies. So as you can see, basic, very good animation. It debuffs the enemy. It strips away 5% of their stamina, and if it's crits, it buffs all the allies. So you should be focusing crit on this guy. So his skill number 2, it's an AoE that has 50% chance to inflict time stop on the enemy for 2 turns, and it grants Julius an increased speed buff for 1 turn. So what is this? So let's see the skill first. As you can see, very cool. So the time stop debuff, as you can see on this enemy, is disables the effect of skill number 2 and increases its cooldown by 1 turn. So if they have skill number 2, he will disable it. He will disable the skill number 2 use, and he actually increases the cooldown of skill number 2. So basically, the debuff is here for 2 turns, so he basically can't use skill number 2 for 3 turns, if I understand this right. And it's actually very crazy. I mean, I like him. He's broken. So let's talk about his ultimate. His ultimate will hit like a nuke. So if you remember his LR passive, he gets the what's it's called? I think it's called the time accumulation buff every turn. So for 5, if you like 5 turns pass, he will have 50% more special skill damage. So his ultimate will do a lot of damage. So his ultimate is a single target ability, and it stuns the enemy for 1 turn. It applies 20% decreased stamina to the enemy, and if the enemy is killed, he actually will get a extra turn. So oh, I have the animation disabled. Let's fix that. Let's fix that. So as you can see, Julius looks very strong. So you should build him with crit in mind, with speed in mind, and I think he looks like the second best character in the game. And don't forget one thing, this guy is actually blue. He's blue. And what's the best character in the game element is red. So he was in the leaks, he was a green debuffer, but as you can see, they changed him and they made him a blue attacker. I mean, they could have made him like a green attacker, but they made him a blue attacker. So let's go back and watch his ultimate once more. So if you should, so let me just give you my thoughts. So would you or should you summon or for Julius? The answer is 100% yes. I think, and also he is, I think, limited, so he will not be featured on the next banners. So if you want him, you should summon for him now. He basically just throws at you like 10 racing guns and kills you. Yeah, he's very cool. I like him very much, especially his skill number 2. Very cool animations. He basically just uses racing guns to just kill you. Yeah. So Julius, I think he will be like god tier in PvP. Also in PvE, he will be very good with his ultimate. It will be like a nuke. With his revive, he basically revives with 50 or 45% HP. So should you summon? Yes. I think you should. I think everyone should be summoning on this guy. And let's talk about his skill page actually. So let me just pull it up. His skill page is very good actually. So can I pull it up from here? No, it's not here. Wait, where is the skill page? Is it? No, it's not this. Okay, I'm not remembering where you find the skill pages. Yeah, it's here. So let's so his skill page, so it does have a basic or a passive for every character. It's actually very good. It's, as you can see, 10% increased damage, just like that. 10% increased damage for every character you put or for every attacker you put this skill page on, we get 10% increased damage. That's very good. So, and for Julius, if you put this skill page on him, his skill number 2 that have 50% chance to inflict time stop and increases speed for himself, will also have 2 more effects. One of them is reduces the stamina of the target enemy to 0, and also 60% chance to apply 10% decreased stamina to enemies other than the targeted one. It makes his skill number 2 even more annoying, even more crazier than it is. So I think his skill page is very good, and at like if you have full dupes for it, it will give the attacker you have it on 25% increased damage. So I think his skill page is very good. His him as a character is very good. I already did build my Julius or Julius or whatever I call him. So which skills you should focus on? I think you should focus on his ultimate first, because basically a nuke, and you can also focus on his skill number 2 after that, and you can also throw some skills on his skill number 1. So overall, I think he is very powerful. So this is it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. Julius is here, he's very good, and see you in the next one.